This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome back. Yeah, can you see my screen, everyone? Online?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Today we are going to start AWS. Okay, so this is very important session, right? So how to create AWS account? How can we connect AWS account? And what are the services available in AWS? And one by one, we'll walk through the services. And also, whatever core services are there in AWS. Okay, so what services will work on in real-time projects? What are the challenges we face? What is networking concept? What is storage concepts? What are the IAM concepts? Auto scaling, right? So we'll give overview and also regions and zones. Regions, zones. Okay. Yeah. What is region? What is zone? So how can we connect? How can we switch different regions, zones, and what are the things available? We'll try to understand today. So this is completely overview of AWS console, right? Yeah. How to create AWS account? First, we'll try to understand. So anyone joined newly today? Anyone joined newly today? You can WhatsApp me, you can call me after this session. I'll provide you recordings. Okay. So this is my mobile number 96422111711. You can take down this number. So after this session, you can ping me if anyone joined newly. So I'll provide you all the demo videos and basic servers networks videos. Fine. Yeah. How to create a AWS account? Go to browser. Just type aws.amazon.com is the URL, right? aws.amazon.com. Enter. So now click on sign into the console. So when I click on, automatically I'm able to log in here because I save my credentials, right? So I just sign out here, click on sign out. Yeah, now you can click on sign into the AWS console. Sign into the console. See here. Now it is showing create a new AWS account, right? So click on this. Once you click on this, see here. So root user email address and AWS account name, right? So root user email address means your email address. In real-time projects, we don't use root user. Always we use IAM user only. IAM user. IAM full form is identity and access management, right? So from fresher to directors level, everyone use IAM account only, right? So root will be disabled in real-time projects. So this is our test lab. This is our test account. That is why we can use root account here, right? So while working on IAM concept, how to create IAM account, how can we switch to IAM account? We'll see that. Okay. Yeah. So here you can give your email address, root user email address, and you can give your account name. Your name you can give here, account name, right? So after that, verify email address. So you will get one email that you have to verify, right? So after that, go next. You have to provide your address, your phone number, your personal details. So go next. End of the page, it will ask you to provide either credit card or debit card details. Make sure that details should be provided here. The details required here. So if you don't provide that, account will not be success. Okay. So before that, before updating the credit card details, it will ask you personal or official, personal or organization. You have to select personal only, or other also fine. Don't select your organization official. Okay. So if you select organization, it will ask you to provide some PAN card, different things. Okay. Yeah. End of the page, it will ask you to provide credit card or debit card details. Make sure that details should be in place. Otherwise, account will not be success. Okay. Yeah. Once you provide your account details, bank details, credit card or debit card details, from your account, 2 rupees will be deducted. 2 rupees only. So after 1 week, the 2 rupees will be reverted to your account. So unknowingly, they will not charge anything from your account, right? So here, this account is 1 year free. Okay. So they give some limitations, free services. That free services only we have to use. How to use that free services? I'll show you. So if you use paid services, what will happen? Bill will be generated, right? So you will get some emails from AWS. So you have this much of bill generated. Make sure you can clear the bill, like that they will send emails. So by the time you can reply that, so I'm using only test servers, test environment. They will revert. If you are not responding, they will wait for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maximum 3 months. After that, what will happen? Anyone? Amount will not be debited from your account. Your AWS account will be suspended. That's it. Account will be hold. Okay. So by the time, what we can do? Nothing will be happening. You can create one more account if required. But so to avoid that distractions, we have to use properly. Whenever you practice your services, you have to stop properly. You have to stop. You have to delete the services so that bill will not be happening. Okay. Yeah. So how to delete the services? How to stop the servers? We'll see that. Okay, I'll show you. Fine. So we have to use properly this account. This account is very important, right? So if you misuse that, account will be suspended. Don't misuse. Okay. Whenever you complete your practice, we have to stop the services so that bill will not happen. So that you will not get any emails also. Okay. Yeah. So once you submit that account details, it will take 30 to 45 minutes to activate. After that, completely account will be activated. You will get one email also. Your account has been fully activated. Then you can start working on the console. Okay. Yeah. Now, once account is activated, so again you can type aws.amazon.com. Now click on sign in. Click on sign in. Now see here, root user, IAM user. In real-time projects, we always use IAM user only, right? In our test lab, we use root user only. So while working on IAM, I'll show you how can we switch to IAM account. Okay. Yeah. Now you can give your email address here. Click on next. Give the password. Enter. Now I am able to log into my AWS account. So this is my console home, AWS dashboard. So these are the services recently visited, recently used. Okay. Yeah. Now from right to left, we walk through this. Okay. What are the options are available here? First we'll see here, then we'll come to the services. Okay. Yeah. So this is my account name. This is my account name. While creating account, we gave name, right? That is account name. Fine. So if you click on this account, see here. So account ID, this is a 12-digit number account ID, right? So account, your account information. If you click on account, you will see the account information. Organization, your organization information, right? So service quotas, your service limitations. So you will get 30 GB storage free. You will get free tier servers free, 750 hours free, right? And also you get elastic IPs, 3 IPs free. Like that, we get some quotas, free services that we have to use. Okay. And the billing dashboard, billing. So whatever bills are generating, whatever billing is happening, that you can see in the billing dashboard. So click on billing dashboard here. Yeah. So once you click on billing dashboard, see here. So this is my bill generated here. Okay, $4.59, right? So if you want to check the previous bills, click on bills. So this is September. It is showing September, nothing is there. Now select August. You can see the bill. See here, this is the bill. If you select July, this is the bill. If you select June, see here. So it will show you detailed billing, whatever services you have utilized. These are the services I utilized, right? This is the bill, detailed bill, right? So like that you can check. So if you want to download this bills, you can download. In real-time projects, normally we download this. Okay, yeah. Now, next one, security credentials. If you want to change your account details, your password, right? You can change from here. Next one, settings. Your account settings, your AWS account settings, you can change here, right? Yeah. Next one. Yeah. Next one. So after this, yeah. See here. Here it is showing Ohio. Ohio, right? So Ohio is a region. See here, it is showing region. What is region? Anyone? Region. What is region? Anyone? All in this.
If the data center
Region is a. Sorry, can you come again?
the
Can you speak
data
louder?
center, the server where it was located, right?
Right.
The American
Yes.
data center.
Yeah. Simply, region is a data center. You can understand region is a data center. So we have different data centers are there here. Okay. So click on this region. See here, these are the different regions available across the globe. So this is US East North Virginia, US East Ohio, US West North California, US West Oregon. These are the Americas regions, 4 regions, right? So this is the Cape Town, Africa region, right? So these are the Asia Pacific regions. So here we have Mumbai also, Mumbai region, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. These are all Asia Pacific. So this is Canada region, Canada Central. These are the Europe regions, Europe, Frankfurt, Ireland, Milan, London, Paris. These are all Europe regions. So these are the Middle East, Bahrain, UAE regions. This is the South America region, right? So these are all different data centers across the globe, available data centers. So why we require this many data centers? One data center is enough, right? Globally. Why we require this many data centers?
So by mistakenly data get erased, so we can get it from the another data center. And so while people will divide it into, I mean, they'll select the different data centers, so the data will be fast to access the data.
Right. Fine. So for example, our team members are available in US. Our team members are available in Australia or Canada or Europe. So as per the project team requirement, we can create the servers in respective locations, respective regions. For example, so I'm accessing America's region servers from India. Some latency will be there. Little latency will be there. We can access, not an issue. Little latency will be there. And also, so AWS is giving high availability, right? What is availability? In case one region is not reachable, automatically our data will be available from other region, right? So availability is most important here, right? For example, AWS is unable to provide availability. What will happen? So customer business will be impacted. Definitely, what they will do, customers, they will switch to other platforms because we have used competition here. Okay, so we have so many platforms are available in like cloud platforms, more than 26 platforms available, right? Yeah, that is why AWS is giving high availability, high security. Security is also very important. So whatever servers, whatever storages we are accessing, those we are accessing through internet only, right? So internet is the most vulnerable network, right? So that is why how the security will be addressed. So AWS is providing very good security, and very good availability. Every customer, so when they want to opt any platform, first they will check the security and availability, right? So how the security is provided, right? So these are very important. So AWS is providing very good security, very good availability. So AWS is a bit costlier compared with other platforms. They are providing very good services. So costlier means quality. Whenever we expect quality, costing will be little more, right? So different brands, you can say Azure is different one, GCP is different platform, AWS also different. So compare with other platforms, AWS is a bit costlier, services wise very faster. Okay, yeah. These are all data centers across the globe. We have so many data centers available. Okay, yeah. Next one. So here, this is a support. Support means, for example, while working on services, if you face any issues with the services, you can raise a case with vendor AWS. So for even in test lab also, in our free account also, if you are facing any issues, you can raise a case with vendor, AWS vendor. So click on this. See here. In support center, click on support center. See here. Create case. When you click on create case, see here. So account and billing support required, or else technical support required. You can select whatever you require. So click on that and you can give the description, whatever issues you are facing, right? Go next and submit this request. Whenever you submit this request will go to the AWS. They will receive the request and they will start working on the request. Every request will have some SLA. What is SLA? Service level agreement. Service level agreement means it's a timeline, right? So different priority tickets will be there. P1 tickets, P2 tickets, P3 tickets, P4 tickets, right? So based on the priority, so P1 will have 1 hour only, P1 ticket, priority 1 ticket. So within 1 hour we have to resolve the issue. In real-time projects, we'll get tickets, right? So whenever we receive any priority 1 ticket, we have to close the ticket within 1 hour. So priority 1 tickets will be raised whenever production is down, production servers are down, right? So priority 2 tickets, 4 hours SLA. Priority 3, 24 hours SLA. Priority 4, 48 hours SLA. So based on the priority, SLA will be assigned to the respective teams. Okay, yeah. So whenever AWS receive this ticket, so they start working on the ticket as per the priority, right? So once the issue is resolved, they will call back. Can you check your services working properly or not? Okay, yeah. So this is a support. Okay, after that, expert help. What is this? Second one. So when we talk about this support, so priority support also there here. Priority customers. So for example, if you take one organization like Capgemini. Capgemini is priority customer for AWS. So priority customers will have direct access to the AWS. They don't need to create ticket. They directly call to the vendor. That is priority customer. So, but priority customers will have bit higher, like more billing, bit costlier, services bit costlier, right? Yeah. So this is post we'll discuss later. Next one, documentation. What is documentation? So here AWS is providing very good documentation. So this is official documentation. So click on documentation. See here. For example, you required EC2 document. EC2 is the first service, Elastic Compute Cloud. Tomorrow we'll start this. Okay. So click on EC2. Yeah, I required PDF format, PDF document. So HTML, PDF, GitHub. So different formats. Click on PDF. So it will show you, it will open PDF document. See here. This is a PDF format. So this is official document, detailed document. Okay. So if you want to download this document, you can click on this. This will be downloaded. This is the official document. So very good documentation. Okay. So if you want to download this documentation, you can download. Fine. So all the documents are available here. Whatever documents you require, all the documents, right? So in this, you can check whatever you require. And if you want to download, you can download this. See here, all our documents. Fine. So after that, next one, training. What is training? AWS provides some trainings. Sometimes they give some trainings, official trainings. Okay. So whenever we have free trainings available in the console, that you can register, enroll, and you can attend that WebEx trainings. Okay. So click on training. Go down here. See here. Explore this training. Explore this training. So this is not free. They will show you free. Here they give free. See here. Digital training, classroom training, different trainings. So whenever they provide free trainings, they show you here free. So whatever free trainings you see this in this page, that you can enroll and you can attend if required. Okay. Yeah. This is the trainings tab. You can check the trainings, whatever trainings available here. Next one, getting started resource center. What is this? Click on this. So apart from this AWS services, AWS is giving other services support also. Other services information also they are providing. Okay. So go down here. See here. Developer center, architecture center. So dive deeper. Compute, serverless, containers, databases, storage, machine learning. So apart from AWS services, we can get other services also here, right? So if you want to go through these services, you can go through this. Okay. Next one, send feedback. So whatever services we're using, if you want to update feedback, you can update in this. How the servers are working, how the network is working, how the resources are available. If you want to give any feedback, you can give. Okay. Yeah. Next one. So we have bell icon. Bell icon is here we get some notifications. Whenever you create any services, whenever you terminate any services, you will get some logs, notifications. You can check all the logs in this. So currently there is no notifications. Logs are not there. Open issues are not there. Right? Other notifications also not there. So if you want to click on events, you can see some events here. Click on event log. Some logs it will show you. You can see some logs here. These are the logs. Fine. Yeah. Next one. These are the notifications. For example, if you face any issues with the services, like whatever servers you are creating here, server is getting some issues, you will get some notification here. Okay. And also here open issues, security issues you can see, and schedule changes, some schedule changes, whatever changes we have, other notifications like other than security issues you can see here, event logs you can see here. Okay. Yeah, all the logs you can see in the notification tab. So next one, this is a shell, cloud shell. It's a command line. How can we work on command line? We'll see that. How can we connect command line? How can we work on command line? So while troubleshooting, while working on any issues, we use command line. We'll see that. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Here we have services. Okay. Click on services. See here. These are all recently visited services. Okay. So here, if you see here, different services are there, right? So analytics, application integration, AR and VR, AWS cost management, blockchain, something. So here, this is important, compute. So click on compute. In this compute, we have EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. This is the first service. When you want to create servers, you have to go through the EC2 only, right? Yeah, next one, important one, management and governance here. So in this, we have CloudTrail, CloudWatch, monitoring tools. These two are monitoring tools we are going to work on. In Linux, we use NAGOS, right? But in cloud, we use CloudWatch, CloudTrail. These are important services. And also auto scaling. Auto scaling. This is very, very important service, core service. What is scaling, anyone? What is scaling? Yeah, say measuring. Yeah, anyone?
It's like cutting down the cutting down the process instead of too long, making it too long.
Fine. Yeah, so auto scaling, right? So this is a very, very important service. Let us go on discuss about this. So what is auto scaling, right? Auto scaling is a service, right? So for example, when we want to book any train tickets, what we will do? We go through IRCTC, right? So IRCTC normal time you can book any tickets easily, but Tatkal time what will happen? Tatkal time by 10 o'clock Tatkal AC tickets will be started. 11 o'clock non-AC tickets will be started. So whenever Tatkal starts, what will happen? Server getting more hits, right? Application getting more hits. IRCTC website will not be open sometimes. So even if the IRCTC site is open, when you try to update your information, page cannot be displayed. Sometimes when you submit that request, right, session timeout, so many issues. Because so IRCTC is a government site, there is no competition. Still they are using manual process, physical servers they are using. That is why, yeah, first come first serve. Whoever take the tickets first. Like if they have broadband access, broadband connectivity, they can access the site, they can book quickly, right? So whoever not having broadband connectivity, so they will be in queue. It will take some time, sometimes session time out like that. So because that is government site, but whereas digital sites, for example, if you take Flipkart gives some offers, right? So festival offers, New Year offers. In 2020, Jan 1st, they gave some mobile offer, right? So mobile, Samsung mobile, 50% off. So by the time they expected 15,000 users, but actual turn up 25,000. Whenever more requests are coming in, what will happen? Site will not be open, right? No one will get the offers. That is why Flipkart configured auto scaling. Whenever more hits are coming in, more requests are coming in, so auto scaling automatically add the resources, servers, to maintain the load balance, right? Yeah, so auto scaling will help you to maintain your application up and running fine 24/7. Application will not be down anywhere when auto scaling is enabled. Automatically it will scale up servers, scale down servers. Got it right? Any questions here? Auto scaling will help you to maintain your application up and running fine 24/7. It will adjust the resources. It will adjust the resources to maintain your application, right? So for example, in your home, there is a birthday function, right? So you invited 200 people, but 500 people attended. What will happen? Can you serve the food within the time? You cannot serve the food. So or else 200 people you invited, only 50 people attended. What will happen? Food will be wasted. The same situation for servers also, right? So servers also cannot manage whenever high requests are coming in, more requests are coming in, right? So whenever there is no request, for example, no request, what will happen? Resources will be wasted, right? So the say, yeah, here auto scaling will help you to maintain your application without any manual intervention, right? Whenever requests are coming in, by the time only it will increase the resources. Whenever there is no request, it will not increase, right? So due to this, what will happen? Due to this, what will happen? When we use auto scaling, so what will happen? Whenever we get more business, right? So we don't get any issues, automatically it will increase. Whenever there is no business, we don't get any billing, automatically it will take care. That is why, so auto scaling is very important service, very core service. Most of the companies, when they are using digital applications, they are using auto scaling. We'll go deep dive. We'll work on this practically. How can we increase servers? How can we decrease servers using auto scaling? We'll see that. This is just overview. Okay. So this will take 1 hour service while working on auto scaling. We'll go deep dive. Fine. Next one. Yeah. So here we have different services are there. Networking and content delivery. What is this? Click on this. In this, we have different networking services are there. In this, VPC is very, very important. Virtual private cloud, right? So VPC is a service. Someone asking some question here. Do you have a day-wise schedule? Which schedules you are asking about? Yeah, we can schedule that. What you are asking about auto scaling, or what it is? I could not understand. Fine. Yeah, VPC. VPC is a virtual private cloud, right? So virtual networking concept. This is completely networking concept, right? So currently we are not using physical data centers, right? So in real-time projects, very few servers we are using. Maybe going forward, so complete applications will be migrated to AWS or Azure or GCP, different platforms. So completely we use virtual servers, completely we use virtual network. So currently, few companies they are using physical network, physical servers. So maybe after 1 year, after 2 years, we don't use physical network, physical servers, right? So that is why AWS is providing network. AWS is providing resources. So in AWS data center, we can create our own network, virtual network, which is VPC, right? So VPC is very, very important subject, important concept here. Yeah. So let us try to understand. Just overview I want to give here. AWS VPC, virtual private cloud. Okay. So in AWS VPC, what we will do, right? So we discussed already regions, zones. Regions we discussed already. What is region? Data center, right? So for example, this is Mumbai region. So it's a data center. Right. So this is Mumbai region. It is a data center. So in Mumbai region, again, we'll be having other data centers, which are, we can say, these are these are also data. You can say these are availability zones. These are availability zones. Availability zone 2A, 2B, and 2C. So availability zones also data centers. So region is a data center. Availability zone also a data center. Pawan will discuss. I'll let you know. Okay, wait for some time. I think you haven't attended demos, right? So what topics we are covered? We are covered by you everyday session. So we'll see that. I'll explain that. You can take down my number. Okay, you can WhatsApp me. You can call me. We'll discuss. Fine. Yeah. So these are the availability zones. Availability zones also data centers. So we have regions, again availability zones. In Mumbai region, we have different availability zones. So these availability zones are, we can say, DR data centers. What is DR data center? What is DR? Anyone?
Disaster recovery.
Disaster recovery data centers. Okay. So these are the disaster recovery data centers. So what is availability zone? What is the use of availability zone? We'll try to understand now. Okay. So availability zone is a data center, right? So in India, in Mumbai region, we have 3 different availability zones. So this is, for example, Hyderabad availability zone. This is Bangalore. This is Chennai. Okay. So why we require this availability zones? Okay. So for example, yeah, so I give small example here. So in 2016, major floods happened in Chennai. In 2016, major floods happened in Chennai. By the time, no electricity, no diesel to run generators, no drinking water also. Major disaster happened, major floods, right? So most of the IT area affected by the time. In Chennai, most of the IT companies shut down. By the time, data centers also shut down in Chennai. So whoever working from Chennai, our employees, they switch to Hyderabad, they work from here by the time, 2016. Okay, because no water, no power, no diesel to run generators, right? Yeah, that is it. Fine. So by the time, our availability zone also down in Chennai, AWS availability zone also down. Because, so in office floor, water, completely water, right? So that is why availability zones, this Chennai availability zone down by the time. So whatever applications running on this availability zone, whatever servers are running on this availability zone, whatever database is running on this, so everything shut down by the time. So if the data center is shut down, what will happen? Business will be impacted. Client data will be gone. Client applications will not be accessible, right? So that is why, to avoid that, this availability zones will help you to maintain your applications up and running fine, right? So this availability zones, so every 2 minutes, data will be replicated like this. From one availability zone to other availability zone, data will be replicated. What is replication? It's a duplication.
Copying
One
the same
availability,
data.
yeah, copying the same data into other place. So in this scenario, this availability zone is down. For example, Chennai is down. Whatever data is available on the Chennai, that will be accessible from Hyderabad, right, or Bangalore. So applications will not be down anywhere. So whoever working on Chennai data center, Chennai applications, whoever accessing, those will be accessible from other data center. So the user, he doesn't know whether the applications are accessible from Chennai or Hyderabad. That level of high availability provided by AWS. Applications will not be down anywhere. Okay, so AWS is providing very good availability. So this regions, zones, configurations will be taken care by AWS only. We don't need to worry about this. We don't need to configure this. AWS will take it, right? Even though in case entire region is down, if the Mumbai region is down, zones also will be down. Still our data will be available. So whatever nearby edge location is there. So Mumbai nearby edge location is Singapore. From Singapore, we can access our data. Right? AWS is maintaining all the backups. Fine. Yeah. So this region's availability zones will be taken care by AWS. So instead of this availability zone, we create VPC, Virtual Private Cloud. This will be maintained by DevOps engineers. This VPCs will be maintained by DevOps engineers. This is virtual network. This is our own network, right? So this is VPC. Right? This is our virtual private cloud, our own cloud, virtual network, right? Yeah. Now in this VPC, again, what we will do, we create subnets. What is subnet, anyone? Yesterday we discussed, not yesterday, day before yesterday.
Network.
Yeah, it is a network. It is a sub network, small network. Instead of a large network, we can create small networks, sub networks. So why we require sub networks? Subnet is a sub network. Why we require subnets here? Sub network. Anyone? To control the traffic, right? So subnets are two types here. So public subnet and also private subnet. Public and private subnets, right? So what is public subnet? What is private subnet? Anyone? These are entry questions. These are entry questions. Explain while working on VPC, right? So some types of subnets, you get entry question, right? And also, yeah, we'll see that. I'll give you entry questions. Don't worry. Yeah. So what is public subnet? What is private subnet? Public subnets we can access through internet. Public applications we can host on public subnet. Private subnets we can access through intranet within the organization. So every organization, they will create two networks, public network, private network. So for example, in public network, public subnet, we can create public servers. Here we can create public servers. Private subnets, we can create private servers, right? So public servers, we host public applications. For example, company websites, job portals, we host on public servers. Private subnets, private servers, we host internal applications like time code entries, timesheets. Timesheet, what is timesheet? Sorry, time code, timesheets. In real-time projects, we'll update timesheets. What is timesheet? Anyone? Real-time guys?
Yeah, how many hours we work for, so we'll enter on daily basis.
Exactly. Simply that is attendance. How many hours you logged in, you worked on, that you have to showcase, we have to update, right? So the time card applications we host on private servers, private network, right? And also leave management system. When you want to apply leave applications, we host on private servers. And Outlook, email communication, Teams, internal communicators, Skype for business, internal communicators, right? So these private applications we host on private servers only. Those will be accessed through intranet, right? So that is secure. For example, if you want to connect your office network, how can we connect from your official office laptop? From your office laptop, you want to connect office network from your home. How can we connect?
VPN.
VPN.
Connect to VPN.
through VPN, virtual private network. That is VPN is different concept, right? So VPN, first we connect VPN. VPN will allow you to connect your private network, private servers, right? So, but public servers without VPN you can connect directly, can open website. So Google is public application, Facebook public, right? So private applications we cannot access directly through internet. So that we will see difference here. Okay. So while working on VPC, we'll go deep dive. Practically we'll work on this. How can we create VPCs? How can we create subnets? So instead of subnets, how can we create servers? How can we test public and private? Right? How can we create gateways? We'll see that. This is very important concept, networking concept. Fine.
Sir, a small note over here.
Yeah.
So the thing what we are doing here right now in availability zones, what we are doing this VPC, public subnet, private subnet. So these also will get replicated in other regions as well, right?
Yes. Yes. Whatever VPC is there here, that will
Okay.
replicate
So
to other.
got it, sir. So whatever we are doing, that will entirely will get replicated, right?
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Oh,
Entire
thank you.
VPC will be replicated. Yes. Right.
So when we talk about VPC, it is not mandatory that it should have a good public requirement. So
Based on requirement only. Yes. Based on requirement only. Yeah. So whatever VPC, in VPC you have public subnets, private subnets, or only public subnets, or only private subnet. Doesn't matter. That will replicate. Right. As per the project team requirement, you can create public and private, or else only private, or else only public. Fine. Yeah. So this concept is very important concept. While working on VPC, we'll go deep dive. So every yeah. So while working on this concept, I'll give you entry question also. Entry questions. Okay. Next one. Yeah. Security, identity, and compliance. What is this? In this we have IAM concept. Important services, IAM, identity and access management. This is all about user management. Okay. In IAM, we can create users, we maintain the users. We apply, we give permissions, we restrict users, right? So whenever you want to add any service, give any services access, when you want to stop access, centrally we can maintain that users, right? So while working on IAM, we'll go deep dive. Next one, storage services. See here, AWS backup. AWS backup service is there. EFS, Elastic File System, right? Elastic Disaster Recovery, and FSx, S3. S3 is a simple storage service like Google Drive. We can store our data into S3. Say it's like Google Drive. Any file formats, binary files, image files, video files, audio files, whatever you want to upload, you can upload into S3. So S3 Glacier, this is a cheaper storage compared to all other storages. This is mainly for backups and archival. When you want to store long-standing backup, you can store into S3. So why we store into S3? To reduce the costing, cheaper storage compared with other storages. S3 Glacier is a cheaper storage. Okay. Storage gateways. If you want to connect different storages, we require gateways. Okay. So while working on storages, we'll go deep dive. Okay. And also we have one more storage, which is EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Elastic Block Storage. That storage we use for servers. We connect with servers. Okay. So while working on storages, we'll go deep dive. And also Elastic IPs, Elastic IP addresses. Okay. So yesterday, day before yesterday, we discussed about public IP, private IP, right? So in public IP, we have two types of IPs are there. Two types of IPs are there again. So dynamic IP, static IP. Along with that, we have one more IP, which is Elastic IP. In real-time projects, we use Elastic IPs only for server side. We attach this Elastic IPs only. Elastic IPs are not free of cost, right? So Elastic IPs we can create and we can assign to the servers. How can we assign Elastic IPs? How can we allocate elastic IP? How can we deallocate elastic IP? How can we release elastic IP? We'll go deep dive. Okay. Yeah, and also one more concept, which is security groups. Security groups. Okay. Security groups are very important here. So what is security group? Security group is a virtual firewall. What is firewall? Anyone? What is firewall? Yeah. Firewall is a security layer which will control your traffic, right? So unauthorized access, it will not allow. It will allow only authorized access, right? So security groups are very important. So by opening ports, we can control the traffic. We can deny traffic. We can allow traffic by using security groups. While working on security groups, we'll go deeper. Okay. And also, we have few more services like SNS. SNS is a simple notification service. So to send the notifications, we use SNS. For example, we are using mobile data. In our mobile, we are using mobile data, Geo mobile data. So when we use 200 MB, 300 MB, we get notified through some SMS. You have utilized 200 MB, 300 MB. Who will send that? Backend SNS config. Okay, SNS will send you whatever data you utilized. So one more service, which is SQS, simple queue service. What is this? So this is also notification service. So for example, we book one product in Flipkart. So when we book the product, we get one SMS. Your order has been placed. We'll send that. SQS will send. Once the product is reached to your city, we'll get one more message like your product is out for delivery. Product is out for delivery. Once you receive the product, we'll get one more notification. Your product has been delivered successfully. Backend SQS configured. SQS will send notifications. Whenever data is changed in the system automatically, so one message will be triggered, right? So backend SNS, SQS, they will work like this, right? Yeah. So this will go deep, right? And backup services are there, and also different services are there. We'll go nearly 18 services are there in AWS. We'll go deep dive every service. Okay. So tomorrow we'll start EC2, which is first service, which is very important service. Okay. So any questions, anyone? So whoever not clear the fee, you can make it by today itself. So tomorrow, make sure, everyone should use new meeting link. Okay, meeting link will be changed tomorrow onwards. Tomorrow, mostly, 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes peak hour. Monday onwards, strictly 1.5 hours. Okay, so tomorrow first service, which is EC2 service, which is very important service, we discuss tomorrow. So from tomorrow onwards, link will be changed. Up to now, these are introductions only. We haven't entered into real concepts. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, real concepts will be started. Okay, so tomorrow onwards, link will be completely changed. Whoever not registered so far, who are not added into WhatsApp group, you can add today itself. Classroom guys, everyone cleared fees, right? So anyone pending still? Yeah, you can make it by today. Okay. Fine. So everyone create your account, AWS account. From tomorrow onwards, you need to start practice, right? So tomorrow first service will work. Practically we'll see that how to create servers, how to connect servers, how can we deploy applications on the servers, right? So different processes, different process is there. So we'll see that tomorrow. Okay. Fine. Yeah, so we stop here today. Okay, so anyone newly joined today, you can reach out to me. So my number already shared in the group, right? In the chat, I already shared. So my mobile number is 96422111711. So if you want, if you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me, call me, we'll see. We'll discuss. Fine. Yeah. So we stop here. Tomorrow we'll start first service, which is ECIT. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.